All right, let's talk about my challenge to try and make $100,000 in 100 days, or the lack thereof a challenge, because it's literally been weeks since I've posted. I've kind of been dreading posting because I haven't wanted to face the fact that my project, Puzzle Day, which you can try on Android and iOS, is a failure. And I feel like we live in a time right now where like calling something a failure is like bad, and you're not supposed to call it a failure because you're supposed to learn about like all the good things that happened and the journey you went on and like all the things you learned. And I kind of feel like both of them can be true, but I feel like we lean too heavily on making it true that it was a good thing. Everything you do is good. Everything you do is a success when you're learning and growing. And I feel like yes and no. No, I did learn a lot. Also, the project's a failure. I've made, I think, $20 in over 8 weeks of development that I've put into this project. I launched on both platforms, iOS and Google. I updated them both 6 or 7 times. I did a full UI redesign. I added 5 total games to it, and I added a whole stats section. And like each one of these games takes like 2 weeks to program. And they're all unique games, so I'm even game designing on the fly while I build them. And this isn't like a pity party for being like, wow, Kurt, you're just so amazing. Look at all the stuff you do by yourself. Because honestly, I think this also the culture of everyone do all their own stuff by themselves and be everything. Be a brand, be a social media manager, be a game designer, be a programmer, be an expert on subjects, be able to public speak, be able to know how to make things great. It's like, it's too much. It's too much. And I feel like you're supposed to be able to start out small and take incremental steps to get bigger. And then as you get bigger, you can do things. But this project never got bigger. And I keep telling myself that it's going to get there, or that I'm like getting good things out of it, which I am. There are things that I'm learning about. But for the most part, this game is a failure. It is. Like, it's got fun games in it, but it's not enough to be competitive, and it would take weeks more to get it there. Anyway, if you can't tell, I'm a little bit down about it. So I'm just going to think about what I'm going to do next. Because honestly, I don't know if I should like pivot the game into a subscription model and get it away from ads, do ads for it to see if people will pick it up and play it, or just dump it and be like, look, I gave it 8 weeks. It didn't take off. Time to move on. I don't know. We'll find out.